You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek.
Are we gonna have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips, I'm
great.
Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
Pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know?
You're great.
Well, that's not different than normal. You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great. Did it sound like I was responding to you saying you're great? Like, that's what you say every time.
Yeah, every time you do the podcast, that's what you say. Welcome to the Hug Life podcast. I am Monica Nevi.
And I'm Mike Coletta. Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. I just felt like slowing it down a little bit for you. I did a show. I did a music open mic with Kane Holloway and Delaney Fisher in Simi Valley. Shout out to those two. Because we were like, we're going to do a thing where we do this together and we all write and stuff. And we didn't know it was a music open mic. And I have never talked faster in my entire life, apparently, according to Kane Holloway while on stage. And I talk fast all the time, but apparently I was really hitting new levels.
That's impressive.
Of speed talking.
Did you bring your guitar?
No, I didn't. I should have. If I'd have brought my guitar, I would have fit in with Bruce, who sang. He was probably about an 85-year-old man, and he sung Foreigner covers.
I like him already.
He was really into Foreigner. It was pretty rad. And by pretty rad, I mean pretty
appropriate.
bad. There was a drum circle. You would have loved it.
There was a drum circle?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm. It was. I have to say, I'm the Kane, myself, and Delaney were definitely the youngest people there by about 30 years.
I think that is like a challenge I should give to myself. Like, I need to be able to like deal with a drum circle. You know what I mean? It's happened multiple times in my life where that just starts, or people start singing or something, and I'm like, I have to leave. Like, I can't.
You can't.
I can't be
you
here
can't
anymore.
do the drum circle. It's too much.
Yeah,
You
I
know-
told you about the girl I worked with, her birthday party, when they just all started fucking singing the same song, and I was like, oh, I have to go. I have to
Okay,
leave.
so my loving girlfriend, whenever we go to a wedding that's with her and her Girl Scout pals from like her childhood.
Oh, no. Oh, those are camp songs. That's a little bit different.
Yeah, but it's like clanging spoons and they're marching around the room, and I feel that's my hell. That's my hell right there. And it's
Right?
not because
Yeah.
it angers me. It's because I get just embarrassed. I don't like chants. I hate it when at soccer games people start chanting. I don't like it. I just don't like group chants because it leads to fucking scary stuff usually.
It's like a really weird it's a really weird thing to not fit into. You know what I mean? You're like,
Yeah.
how am I the one that's not cool in this situation?
Like we were in I'm used to being not cool. We were in a soccer game, in the Sounders game, football, if you will. And I don't know why I said it with a Russian accent. Like that makes sense. Yeah. And I was like, we were above all the people chanting, and my friends are like, yeah, it's so cool to sit down there where they're all chanting and waving flags. And I'm like, that's my fucking hell. That's the worst place to be in the entire
If
world.
it's sports, I'm fine with it.
I don't
and
like any
because
chanting.
When I worked at the Y, we used to get together like way too much. Like, we would get drunk before, like the night before we had to work. Yeah, it's bad. But then we would have a midnight assembly because we were those people. But we would do the camp songs, but we would change the words to be dirty or talk shit about the other counselors or something.
I just want to say drum circles are the worst. And you getting drunk with your employers and employees is the best. You really turn that around, Monica Nevi.
Thank you.
It's like you do this
positive spin
every week for 1 hour.
Yeah, it's like I've been practicing. Look at that.
Are you drinking beer?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to see what it... Oh, okay. Was I supposed to lie?
I know. I just didn't know. Boatswain. Are you a yachtsman and you didn't tell me? Is that your new career?
Yeah, it's plywood and boats.
Oh, really? Well, I have the man to talk to about that.
I have a shirt.
I have 4 shirts. Okay.
I have that same shirt that he's wearing right there.
Yeah, that's right.
That's my favorite. Anyways, yes, drum circles.
Drum circles. I'm sorry, I got really distracted about it because I just was like in a situation where it was so scary and bad, and then after my set, it just became so ridiculous and good.
Oh, that's what I couldn't even remember how that started.
And I thought that encapsulated our podcast so perfectly. Like a music open mic. Where did the AC go? It went down. That's nice. It feels really good now. Feels? Sounds.
Well, that wasn't...
Oh, it's still there, but it's okay.
Okay, I was gonna say it didn't change, so
Yeah.
I'm wondering what you're picking up, dog.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just losing my
The
mind.
cat is playing with the toys and stuff.
If you could please move the camera to show me the cat playing with the toys on the podcast, I would greatly appreciate
It's not
that.
playing with toys now; it's eating. But you know,
Oh, I'd watch a cat eat. I don't care.
we're gonna have a podcast that is the sound of you watching a cat eat.
Yeah, welcome to my side podcast, Cats Eating with Mike Coletta.
Cats eating with
Yeah.
Mike Coletta. You just describe the cat eating.
I'm gonna call it Cats with Coco.
Cats with. Are you Coco?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, it's like Coletta.
That's what people
Coco?
tried to call me in high school. They tried to make that stick, and it didn't stick.
Mikey Coco.
Old Mickey Coke. That sounds like I have a problem.
Mickey Coke. Yeah, that sounds like you're gonna sell something.
That sounds like I'm gonna sell Coca-Cola.
Yes, if he starts playing with the toy again, I will show you. But
Thank you, Monica.
You're
So
welcome.
let's talk about where we are right now. I'm in hell, literal hell. It's hot. And you're in a different kind of hell.
yes, I am in a different kind of hell. It's called Spokane.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to? I was kind of leading this into plugging our shows. Do you want to plug your shows?
Sure.
Okay.
This Friday, the 11th, I'm in Yakima at the Capitol Theater with Jubal Flag. And then the 12th, that Saturday, I'm at Moses Lake. Moses Hole is what the fucking place is called. And then Sunday, the 13th, I'm at Emery's in Everett for Corey Michaelis. You guys just heard him not that long ago. His show in Everett. And then I'm at the Parlor the next weekend.
All right. August 25th, I am at the Junkyard Comedy Show in Simi Valley, hosted by Casey Moran. And then on the 28th of August, I am at the Crispy Comedy Show at the Universal Bar and Grill in North Hollywood. And other than that, I'll be around. Just get at me. I'm playing a lot of Pokemon, yo. I'm doing it. I'm living the dream.
So you're playing a lot of poker?
I'm playing a lot of Pokemon Go.
Oh.
I just don't want to talk about
makes more
things that I
sense.
know you're not interested in, you know?
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah, plus I gotta wait till the positive spin segment to talk about it. All right. Lexically, no, wait. Monica, you
what
can
other
take this
plugs?
podcast and you can rate and review and subscribe to really any podcast service has that option to rate, review, and subscribe. iTunes is the most popular, but if you like break the mold, and you go somewhere else.
Yeah, somebody asked me if they could listen to it on Stitcher, and I said, yeah, you can.
Gosh darn right you can, silly Billy.
Right.
Is that what you said to him?
Yeah, exactly that.
Clean Christian comedian Monica Nevi.
Christian comedian. I haven't checked if there was any more reviews, but we did offer sexual favors for reviews last week, and I don't...
Did anyone try to get at you on that? Because no one did for me.
Well, we said that you would blow them, and I'm really not getting a lot of responses from that.
I'm not getting a lot of responses from any. You threw yourself out there too. You can't just say it was me blowing
That's
people.
true.
Okay.
Well, yes, but I just don't.
You just got the normal amount of Facebook messages during the week.
Right. It was. Yeah. I guess I couldn't tell if it.
None of them were.
If they were from that or not.
None of them were review-related sexual advances. They were all just just normal ones.
Review-related sexual. Yes, they were just the regular sexual advances that I normally get. I have to tell you though that I am on a like Cinco de Mayo themed show.
In August?
Yep.
This is exciting.
And I think it's because Chris Rodriguez is headlining, but it's like a terrible.
Did we just find out the name of this podcast is Cinco de August? Because it definitely is.
Cinco de August? No.
Hard time saying the word August there. You all right there?
Well, in Spanish, anyways, doesn't matter. And I thought it was really funny and also probably really racist. Like, why? Like, oh, yeah, we'll do this.
Where's that show at?
Well, it's coming up, so I'm not going to say it because...
Oh, okay. It's too late. No one can make it to it. It's coming up so soon.
Yeah, maybe they won't go. I don't know.
Oh.
Anyways,
Anyway,
I don't know.
What else can you do on the huglifepodcast.com, Monica?
You can go to that website that you just said and click on the banner at the top. It's an Amazon banner. It'll take you to Amazon. And then you buy shit like you normally do.
Ooh.
I bought us 4 new microphones, and they are fucking cool looking. And then a recorder, and we're going to sound really good eventually.
I mean, I don't want to. Can you not say that in front of our old rig though? Like, I mean, our old board's right here, and it just heard you.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, I just heard you. Frederico, the board, just heard you.
Are they male identifying?
Yeah, and they're going with Cinco de August is their birthday.
Cinco de August is their birthday.
Yeah, their birthday just ended 2 days ago, and then you're just sitting here trying to get rid of them. And
ooh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the board.
I'm sorry, board.
This is exciting, though. I was going to ask you how everything's going with you, but it seems to be going pretty peachy, would you say? As far as fruit goes, was it peachy?
Of all the fruits, I would say more of a grape, but
it's more grape?
like a white grape.
Because my life's bananas.
Oh God, I'm tired-ish. I had 9 shows last week.
Why don't you go to bed?
And why don't you go to bed? Because we have to do a podcast.
Are you gonna go to bed right after the podcast?
Immediately after the podcast, I'm gonna go to bed. Yes.
You're gonna eat dinner first?
Nope.
Did you eat dinner?
No, we didn't eat dinner yet.
What are you gonna have for dinner?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner.
Oh, okay. Well, just let me know.
Do you want me to text you later and tell you what we have for dinner?
Yeah. I'm back on the diet, so I'd like to know what everyone's eating.
Okay,
I don't think that's too much to ask of people.
Well, do you want to do lexical embraces because of that?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, it ties into me having a very busy week, but my brother was in town.
Are you lexically embracing the mosh?
I am lexically embracing the mosh.
That's good.
And his lady friend was with him.
Mrs. Mosh?
Mrs. Mosh, sure. She got asked fucking 20 times why they aren't engaged. Oh God.
All right.
So, lexical embrace to Kelly for just putting up with 2 big parties for both of his families where we were just like, hey, we're going to make you feel weird. Come over.
Yeah. How are your family parties? I saw those on the social media, and I didn't know what they were for. Were they just for fun? Just fun?
The big reveal?
Yeah.
We were revealing the gender of the patio.
What's the patio gender? Kitty cat.
Stopped.
Oh, man. This is like sass.
Oh,
yeah. Get it, kitty. Is it a ball?
Yeah.
What's the cat's name again?
Atlas.
Atlas? That's a pretty good name for a cat.
I call him Catless.
That's a better name for a cat.
Thank you. I know it is. Anyways, yes, big party. It was nice. They're showing off their new patio, and then I left early to go do a show.
I saw a very good video of your dad spraying bug spray. Looks like he was doing some
that was a Snapchat.
work.
Because he tripped on every single fucking chair he could have. And it made me laugh really hard. He got really mad at me, actually, afterwards. But
Bug spray dads.
Bug spray dad, sure. It was a natural one. It wasn't like Raid or anything, so it smelled like lemons.
Ooh, that's nice. What's a natural bug spray made out of? Something that
lemongrass and stuff.
Ooh, lemongrass. You can eat that, right?
I think so.
That sounds tasty. I had a good salad today. There was no lemongrass in it though, but it was green.
You want to lexically embrace your salad?
It was pretty tasty. I went to the Warner Brothers studio cafeteria where the people eat there. Mostly tourists, but it was still good.
Where the people eat there. Yeah. That's good. That's pretty great. Well, I
want to lexically... Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Just Tacoma in general, because they're great and they always show up for me. And then Matt Bronger, he was very fun.
He's the best. I love him. I've met him like 7 times. He's always wonderful.
He's a very sweet boy. He was very nice to me. And, yep. And then I did the secret show on Friday, and Tamara Katan came and did it again. So I wanted to give him a little shout out because he's been on the podcast, and he does the secret show when he's there.
I saw him. I saw his picture. It was really nice. Nice looking photo.
Yeah.
It's good. I would like to lexically embrace the box office hit Girls Trip.
Girls Trip.
It's a great movie. Good? It's a wonderful movie. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was a movie so nice. Former guest of the podcast, Jay Hollingsworth, saw it twice. He saw it, and then he told us we got to all go see it, and we saw it, and it was great.
Yeah. Well, I want to see it. I'm going to have to go check it out.
It's worth watching. You have a whole week, right? A whole week in Spokane almost. You could go see it.
I could go see it while I'm here.
The world's your oyster. Shuck it, Monica.
Spokane is my oyster.
Spokane is your oyster. Die there.
It does. So there's like fires in BC, and so the whole state is smoky right now. It's fucking weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's just not been a lot of brush fires here. I haven't seen any, and I know usually this is the time of year that the whole state of California lights on fire, and it hasn't happened yet.
Everyone keeps asking me if everything's on fire, and I'm like, I haven't heard. Just Mike, he's on fire.
I'm on fire. I'm just sweating out the calories. This is my new LA diet, sweating out the calories. I'm gonna have a video of it where I just sit on a couch sweating.
You just sit and watch cats eat.
Sweating out the calories, watching all these kitty cats eat.
Okay, I'm good with the lexical.
Well, Girls Trip. Can I tell you why Girls Trip is so great?
Sorry.
It's because
Yes,
it's a fun movie. And it's got a very heartwarming, nice, fun message in the end, but it does have a good amount of shenanigans. You know,
I love shenanigans.
Shenanigans are fun. There's a lot of inappropriate sexual humor in it, which is wonderful.
I also think Tiffany Haddish is one of the better comedians I've ever seen. So
she is 100% the best part of that movie. She's the reason it's so good. So
that's awesome.
And I know. It's almost become a hack thing to say because so many people have said it, but she's amazing in the movie. You gotta watch it. You gotta see her.
Yeah, I gotta support that business.
Yeah, I've heard so many people say that, and I was finally like, you know what? Let's watch this thing. And sure enough, it was wonderful.
Well, there you go. That's good.
Yeah. So
what does it have on Rotten Tomatoes?
I don't know. You want me to look right now?
You don't have to, but you can.
I'm doing it. It's too late, Monica.
Okay.
I'm Googling it right now, right this minute. It has a 87% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's really good for Rotten Tomatoes. Anything above like 70 is usually a pretty good movie, you know? Even stuff above 50 can be a good movie depending on what your tastes are.
I see.
Yeah, what are your tastes in movies, Monica?
Oh, comedy. And then
tragedy.
Naked stuff.
Naked stuff?
Yeah. Yep. I was realizing the other day, I did a podcast about books.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting choice. I feel like I don't think you're not normally you always talk to me about how you don't know anything about reading and literature. So it's interesting.
Well, it came up obviously. Not that I don't know anything. I'm just a little less seasoned. That's all. But we realized that I like really like dark stuff. That's why I was never interested in a lot of stuff we read in school.
That's true. They do sugarcoat things in school a lot when you read stuff. Mm-hmm.
The only 2 books I ever finished were The Great Gatsby and Catcher in the Rye. Those are both pretty fucking dark. So
those are pretty dark when you think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta find a character that's as angry as you are. You know what I mean?
Are you gonna say what the book podcast was called so people can listen to you on the other podcasts? Or are you not going to do?
I don't know. Well, I'll say it when it's going to come out because I don't know what it's called. But they've like recorded a lot of episodes but haven't put any out. It's Brent Flyberg and Kelly Hanna.
Oh, that's a fun idea. I love those two people. Those are 2 of my favorite people in the whole wide world right there. Just sitting there.
Right, and Mitch did an episode, and it's going to be fun, I think. But
that's nice.
They're not out yet, so I'll tell you when it's out.
Okay.
You can hear me sound like a ding-dong.
I don't think you sound like a ding-dong. Maybe a dingle-fritz, but not a ding-dong.
Well, thank you. That's nice of you. Are you ready for the next part?
I am so fucking ready. We're an explicit podcast.
Yeah.
It's getting real here on the
Put that warning label on there. Okay.
That was my air noise. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Hey, guys. Good news.
Welcome to the good news segment. It's me, Rockin' Rick Ross Coletta.
Rockin' Rick Ross Coletta?
I'm trying new stuff. I'm trying
Mikey Coco. Go with that one.
It's me, Mickey Coco and the Shark. You're the shark, Monica.
I'm the shark?
Yeah, because you keep killing 20-year-old people with beach bodies.
Well, I can't disagree with that, but yeah.
Irish woman who's 107 years old, I don't believe in segues, who immigrated to America, finally gets high school diploma at 107. Hannah Lovett was born in 1910 and immigrated to New York. But now she has she graduated from local Mattituck Junior Senior High School.
Did she go to the school?
It was an honorary degree. I don't know if she went to the school or if she worked for it.
See.
I'm realizing now she might not have worked for it. Come on, fucking A, Hannah.
Wait, she's 107 and her name is Hannah?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So that was a bold name choice in the 1910.
Yeah.
In the 1910.
She might be the first one.
Yeah, good for her, Hannah. Good for you, Hannah. I'm going to upvote that. All right, you ready? You ready for it?
Yep.
All right. Salt Lake City mayor goes undercover and stays in a homeless shelter to get information about like what it's like on the street. You know, and
like an undercover boss.
Yeah, like it's a real life uplifting undercover boss. So the mayor of Salt Lake City, Ben McAdams, he took what he would do is he would take his ID and his phone and he'd leave him in his office, and then he'd just walk to a homeless shelter and spend the night. And he did this for months.
Interesting.
To find out what
great.
it's like.
That's like Cory Booker is my favorite politician of all time because I have a favorite politician, and that's what he did in New Jersey, in Newark. He moved into like the projects there.
Yeah, see, and then it's what he's learning. He learned that there's like blatant use of drugs inside. He smelled what seemed to be smoke from drugs like all night long. Like he's trying to fix it by being a part of it, and that's exciting.
So did he do the drugs too?
No, I don't think he did the drugs. I don't know if Ben McAdams liked to party.
How are you gonna figure it all out then?
Salt Lake City Mayor Ben McAdams, you like to party, dog? Hey, dog.
You like to party? This is Mikey Coco.
This is Mickey Coco in the Shark. You like to party? Cue the Venga Boys music. Da, 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 da.
Well, that's great. I like that hands-on approach.
I do too.
Way to go.
And now I have another gift that I'll send you later of a hedgehog stuck inside of a beaker. Ben McAdams was the name of the mayor.
Ben McAdams. Okay.
Yeah.
What did you? You're going to send me a GIF of a.
As a GIF. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to show it to you via Skype on the camera. You ready?
Yep.
It's a hedgehog sliding into a beaker.
Oh yeah. Okay. Why are you looking at that?
It was just saved underneath the news story. Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it is cool. That was good news.
Yeah. Hey, Monica. Finish the segment.
Hey, guys. That was good news. That's really not like how it ends, but yeah.
That's nice, though. That was good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, I was talking about me.
The hedgehog?
Yeah.
We want to pause this, Ben?
I'm fucking ready and amped for it.
Are you ready? Okay,
I'm so ready and amped for it right now. For a second.
Maybe if we'll have questions.
I just had a freak out thinking that I wasn't recording, even though we definitely are. Just so you know, I was just like,
good.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, we definitely are still. Okay.
We might make you sweat more.
I'm going to make you sweat. That's what nature says to me every morning.
That's what nature said. Nature's talking dirty to you, dog.
Hey, Mike. I'm going to make you sweat.
I want to make you sweat.
And then...
And then you just leave the homeless shelter.
And then I Venga Boys dance my way to work. Can I positive spin one more thing?
Well, yeah.
I
mean, what do you mean positive spin? Well,
I mean, not positive spin. I mean, lexically. I mean, orally hug one more thing. And that
want an oral hug?
I want an oral hug. All the players of the hit mobile game Pokemon Go.
Okay.
I know you don't like this, but I want to talk to you about it because this is exciting. I think I can make you like this. You ready? You ready for it? This is a new segment called Make Monica Like This.
Make Monica Like This. Okay.
All right. I was cheating on Pokemon Go for a long time. It's called spoofing. I stopped doing it because it was making the game boring, and I joined a Facebook group called Burbank Players of Pokemon Go. Okay? And there's these things in the game called raids, and it actually works. Like, everyone comes together, and it's like all these different kinds of people. There's like older couples and like young kids and like college kids and like everyone from all backgrounds that play this dumb phone game. And we all
Is it a weird sex thing?
No, it's not a weird sex thing, Monica. Don't ruin it. It's a fun game thing, which sounds like a weird sex thing. God damn it! You can't say fun game thing.
Just the way you were you called it a rave, and then you said there's older couples.
I called it a rave. I didn't call it a rave.
That's what I heard. What did you call it?
A raid with a D.
Oh, raid. That's still okay.
Does that sound sexual too?
Everything sounds sexual, Mike. Yeah. I don't know.
But it's fun. It's people getting together, and everyone's nice, and they're helping each other out, and it's a nice thing. And I only do it once a day. That doesn't sound right. That didn't sound very convincing.
I know. No, I think that's great. It sounds like you really formed a community that you could potentially have an orgy with.
I don't want to have an orgy with anybody.
But if you had to pick any group of people to have an orgy with, you'd probably pick fucking Pokemon people, right?
I don't think so. They'd probably be in a weird group of like we were in costumes and shit. I don't know if I'd be into that.
You wouldn't be into costumes? You're not into that?
No, I don't think I'm into costumes. Are you into costumes in the bedroom?
You don't think? You don't know. I don't know.
Oh, see, I don't.
I've never had anybody wear a costume.
You never had anyone be like, "Hey, Monica, let's go to Pleasure Town," and they're dressed as an armadillo? That's never happened to you?
Yeah, it's because someone dressed as an armadillo really screams Pleasure Town to me.
Ask Trish.
If she's ever what?
Yeah,
fucking armadillo?
No,
I'm
costumes.
not gonna ask her that.
Oh, it's a fun poll. What was the segment called the last time she was on it? Oh, whatever. It's fine.
I don't remember.
I don't either. It's fine. I don't like people wearing costumes, and I don't like orgies.
How do you know, though?
I don't think I'd like. I already have trouble hanging out with one person at a time. I don't want to hang out with like 4 people at a time. Ugh.
That's true. Yep. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm into either of those things, but I'm just saying maybe there's people in your Pokemon group that are into that.
Oh, probably. There's a lot of old freaky deaky Dutch people in there. You know what I mean? Like people that look like they'd be on that Real Sex documentary from like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, when we were doing Pokemon Go, we were fisting. I don't know. It sounds gross. That was too strong.
I don't want you playing that game anymore. Okay, so that was your lexical embrace. I'm sorry I ruined it.
And yeah, you definitely ruined it.
Make Monica like this. That's what...
This is our new segment called Make Monica Like This, and every week I'm going to try to make you like this. What are you doing? Why are you putting your hand up against the...
I got a message, and it was about... it was about the Cinco de August show.
Oh, yeah? You going to read it to the group?
All it said was, can you please remove the sombrero from my head? So clearly I'm missing something that I'm assuming they made a poster.
That's fun, though.
Yes. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, so I was trying to get that out of the way, but I apologize.
What was that segment just called? Make Monica Like This?
Yes, Make Monica Like This.
I like that. All right, Monica, let's actually do the positive spin. I'm sorry. I distracted us.
Remove the sombrero.
Please remove the sombrero from my head.
Then somebody else was like, please remove all the sombreros.
What's our positive spin topic today, Monica?
Astrology.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Do people whoop that?
I accidentally thought you said that the other day on the podcast when you said astronomy. But then we really went down this
rabbit hole.
People are into it. Ooh.
Can I tell you the one positive I can find from this topic? Because I find it very difficult.
Sure.
It's always comforting for people to believe in something, even if it's not real. And I feel like astrology falls under that completely.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I get that.
You get me? You feel me?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's
You booting what I'm scooting?
My chair's turning around.
You drinking what I'm thinking? You skipping what I'm dipping?
No, none of those things. So it's the study of the movements and relative positions of celestial objects as a means for divining information. So you're right. It's like, yeah, somebody needs a reason, something to, I don't know.
It just makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. If it makes you feel good, that it's good. What's wrong with it? If it's not hurting anybody.
I'll
be right back.
Be honest, though, I do read my...
I'm back.
I do read my horoscope every morning from the newspaper. I don't know why when you got up, my immediate thought was like, oh, he has to shit. Like, that's like...
No, I was just turning a light on so I could see better. You were like,
I'll be right back. And I was like, okay, I guess we're...
I just wanted to see better.
It was going to be that quick.
I turned the light on and take my glasses off, and now I can see terribly.
Sweet. It's brighter and fuzzy. I do read my horoscope every morning in the newspaper.
What does it usually say?
Like, today is an 8, and you should focus on teamwork or some shit.
If you have a 1, is it just like, don't die?
Right.
1 says?
They can't give a 0, so a 1 is when you die.
I've never like looked at a horoscope and thought that's going to affect my life before.
For some reason, I mean, it is a little bit like, It can calm me down, I think. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, this is going to be stressful. But if the Seattle Times is like, today's going to be a 9, I'm like, yeah, it is.
It is going to be a 9.
Mental game, you know what I mean?
Oh, I feel you. What other reasons are good about? I guess you can learn about. You still are learning some astronomy if you're like, because you're learning constellations and stuff like that.
That's a great point.
Because that's a real thing in astronomy.
Stars are pretty.
You like stars?
I like stars. I like the moon is my thing, but the stars are nice as well.
You like how stars twinkle?
Yep.
I like how stars twinkle. I don't think you needed to wink there and make a noise.
I did do the wink.
That's
it's like a twinkle in your eye. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
It's a means to like hit on people, right? That's like what.
Oh, using astrology to hit on people. I never even thought of this. Get your mind out of the gutter, Monica.
What's your sign? There's also a fantastic Tyrese song. If we didn't have astrology, Signs of Making Love would not be a song.
That's true. Hey, girl. You're an Aries. And I'm...
Have you ever heard that song?
A Pisces. And let's get Cancer. Because they make so much love. They get Cancer.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time. I'm on a struggle bus right now.
He's an Aries and she's a Pisces, and he said, "Hey, girl, let's get Cancer." Mm-hmm. And you said because they fuck so much.
You know why? Because something's growing inside of them, and it's love.
Oh, it's a love tumor.
It's a love tumor. I'm just a love tumor, and I don't hurt anybody but you. I'm putting Love Tumor as the title of this episode.
Yeah, it might be. That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, no, that's not necessarily what I was referring to, but I suppose, dude, I'm so glad you're not single.
Why? Why are you glad I'm not single?
What if you said that to somebody?
I don't know. I think if I was single, I would just resign from talking to anyone. Well, yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm an Aries, I think.
You are an Aries?
April 11th. What are you?
April 11th. I'm an Aquarius.
What is Trish?
Trish is a Gemini.
No, you just knew that off the top of your head?
We've talked about it before.
Oh, do you know?
She's fucking into that shit.
She's into that shit? What? You have someone into that shit and you're not... Oh, gosh. I want to ask this in the least douchey way possible, but why? Why is...
You want me?
Yeah.
He says, why? Why are you into astrology? Because it's interesting.
Oh, I guess that's fair enough.
I guess that's
like how easy I
stars and shit.
Like how easy I back down.
Oh, it's so she can hit on people. Duh.
Oh, this will be fun. Okay, I just said my go-to love tumor line for hitting on people. So now, Monica, tell me how you would use astrology to hit on a person.
So you ask what their sign is.
Yeah,
right?
in a hypothetical situation, you see an interesting-looking person across the room. You're like, hey, how you doing?
And you'd be like, oh my gosh, I don't normally do this, but what is your sign? And then they would tell you, and you'd be like, oh, I thought so. And then just walk away. Boom.
Make some mystery?
Yep, exactly.
I mean, it's no love tumors, but I think it's all right.
No, you're right. It is no love tumor, but I did that on purpose.
You did that on purpose? I just feel like I'm in this mood right now where I just go for it, you know? I go hard in the romance paint. I go real hard, you know?
I see. Okay, well, that's good.
I think she's like, gosh, it's a romantic person.
Oh, have you been going real hard in the romance paint with your lady friend?
Yeah, just talking about signs. No, not at all. She's on a hiking trip. She's gone for a long time.
You're like,
we'll talk about it later.
Signs
in the clouds.
Just text her. You gave me a love tumor, and see what she says.
And she'd probably like, she wouldn't respond. Honestly, can you see?
I'm gonna stay in the woods.
Can you look at the sky though and see the astrological signs? Can you do that? Is that a thing?
Can
anyone?
People?
I mean the royal eye.
I think people can. Yeah.
Second person.
Really? Yes, I think a lot of people can. I can't do all of. Some of them you're like, that's a lion. All right, but.
What does Aries? What does Gemini look like or Aries look like? I don't even know what they look like.
Well,
Hold on a
Aquarius
second.
is the water bearer, and she's just, which is weird. It's an air sign. These are words that I've heard that I don't actually know what they mean. Let's see. Aries, what is it?
What do the astrological signs look like?
You're
Ooh.
a goat. Oh, you're a ram.
I'm a ram?
Yeah.
Ba
Aries is a
ram you. That's fun.
Yep. And then
That's
what is
way
a
off.
Gemini?
I just pulled up a thing.
Right,
I just pulled up a
fucking-
thing, and it was like women's fashion pictures of what each sign looks like. That's not it. Oh, here we go.
What,
Here we go.
is that,
Pinterest.
wait, what you should wear based on your sign?
I mean, I don't know what I should wear based on my sign.
There's so many quizzes that we skip over because it's just like, based on your sign, we'll tell you which Backstreet Boy you should sleep with.
So an Aries is a ghost, and you said you're an Aquarius, Monica?
Yeah.
You're a person bowing with some sort of instrument. Gemini is two people.
It's a twins, yeah, because they're bipolar.
Dude, Cancer is a Scorpion. That's a way cooler one. They're bipolar?
Yeah.
How do you know that? Is that real? You can't pull my funny bone on this. I don't know anything about it.
No, I don't think they're literally bipolar, but that is like that. There's like two for that reason. Yeah.
Oh, really? This is
Yep.
very interesting. Oh, I just picked up one. Okay, so this is way better. So yeah, Aries is is the Mars god of battle. Gosh, I'm a badass. Oh yeah, feeling it. Okay, Monica, you are an Aquarius.
Yeah. Where are you getting this
You're
from?
the ruler of Uranus. You're the god of revolution, one for all and all for one. No one knows me. We're all unique, and I need to keep my focus on being independent. That does say a lot about you, I think, you know?
Yeah. Well, and that's the weird part is that you do read stuff and you're like, actually, that kind of makes sense. I don't know if that, you're just waiting for it. I don't know. But
Dude, a Capricorn is like a weird looking antelope thing. Oh, Sagittarius is a freaking, what's it called? What's a half man, half a centaur?
A centaur.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. Oh, Gemini, yeah. The winged messenger. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is fun. Now I'm getting all into it. Fuck, close the tab.
See, it is kind of interesting. I mean, that's well, and then I'm like, who's making all this shit up? It's based in like ancient shit.
Here's the thing, like every time I turn on a fantasy role-playing game, they usually have you pick your sign and it gives you special powers. So what power does your sign give you, you think, Monica, if you were in a fantasy world?
Do I think?
Yeah, what would your sign give you, you think?
Ooh, I don't know. What does yours normally give you? I don't know. Like, what's an example? I don't know. Fucking role-playing games.
I mean, I feel like it would give you like strength or intelligence or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Aries is a war thing, so it's probably just like strength, power. Right.
Maybe strategy.
Yeah.
What am I? It's a. And then I don't know the difference between like, what's a sun sign?
A sun sign?
A lot of questions. Anyways, let's see.
If I hum that song, do we not get to post a podcast because it's owned by somebody?
No, other people put full songs on their podcast all the time.
That's true. You were on a podcast, and I was on a podcast that does that, and it's fun.
Yeah, I think iTunes doesn't care, but it's like if you put it on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. That's the one that
gets they got robots.
Those damn YouTube robots coming at you, trying to take your job.
I don't know what my power would be. Watering stuff.
That's not a bad power. You can shoot water out of your mouth.
Okay, yeah.
Like a fish.
Just vomiting water all the time?
What's the fish from Flipper? Is that the one from... what's the one
Flipper is a dolphin.
What's the one from Little Mermaid? Doesn't it start with an F?
Oh... Flounder.
There you go. Not Flipper.
Yeah.
I know a dolphin's not a fish. Do I look like an amateur?
No, a dolphin's not a fish. It's a mammal, right?
Yeah, it's a mammal. It's an aquatic mammal.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So, I think, to sum it up, I think we did a pretty great job. It's just like a fun, it's like a hobby, I guess it just, as long as you treat it like it's a fun hobby. I just get mad when people really think it's like, you're this. It's like anyone trying to make you believe anything, it's weird.
But, if you aren't guided by anything and you want some type of help, maybe that's all they got. I don't know.
You never know.
Right. Also, my biggest thing is like just see how it can help you in the sexual arena. You know what I mean? Like just if you're looking for a positive, figure that part of it out.
The sexual arena sounds like a terrifying place.
Sexual arena.
And if you're, is that the name? Is that what your self-help book advises? Anytime you're in a different situation that you feel uncomfortable in, just ask yourself how you would use this in the sexual arena.
Yeah, that is exactly what I think.
Mm-hmm. Torn between love, tumor, and sexual arena.
Sexually, does sound like those might be in the same place.
Mm-hmm. That sounds terrifying.
Yeah. Maybe it makes you go outside more because you want to see the constellations.
Oh, there you go. You learned something, you know. I think we got to touch on that. You learn about stuff. It's nice. I enjoy this.
What did you just say?
There's going to be a meteor shower.
When?
What's happening? You have
there's
to
going to be I know. There's going to be a meteor shower next week.
What does that mean for astrology? Can you ask
What
Trish?
does that mean for astrology? She doesn't know.
She doesn't know?
It's going to be really pretty.
Thanks, Trish. Thanks for that enlightening antidote. Appreciate it. Really do. Thanks a lot.
This is live studio audience here. This is what happens.
I'm just kidding, Trish. You're great. Never change. Okay, moving on to the next segment. Is she dead? She looks like she's just passed out right now.
She's not dead. She's moving her feet, but she's just laying down on the couch and saying shit.
Does she have a TV in that room or no?
There is no TV.
Does she not have a TV at all?
She doesn't have a TV at all. Does that bother you?
She's got
Netflix on her computer.
I don't feel good. I feel uncomfortable now.
He said he doesn't feel good.
I feel like Trish is out of my top 10 MySpace list of friends right now. She was in it. Now she's out of it.
Ooh,
yeah,
awkward.
Shots fired directly.
Moving you out of his MySpace top 8.
Yeah, good save. Good save on the top 8, if not a top 10. Thank you. Supporting each other, friendship.
Two random ones at the
friendship forever.
She's hurt. All right.
She's hurt? Oh no, she's back in the top 8. Look how weak I fold. Okay. Top 5 turnaround. Top 5 turnaround.
Boom. Are you ready for this? Because this is how I think all the time. So obviously this is where this went. But
is it sexual in nature?
Kind of. It's just the only thing I really know about like zodiac signs is that people use them to see how compatible they are or whatever, right? Like that's why you ask what people's signs are. So these are the top 5 worst zodiac couples. And I
hit the microphone with my hand.
I know you did. I'll tell you the signs and then why they don't get along, and you got to tell us why they should still be together, why they should stick it out. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I think I'm ready. First
one involves you. Do you know what your lady friend's sign is?
She's May. Is that also Aries? May.
It depends on when. Oh,
early May.
Fuck.
The first one involves me.
It's an Aries and a Taurus, but literally my computer just like shut off.
That's okay. I can fill some time while you figure it out.
I don't know if it's doing a thing here. It's gonna restart on itself. Hold on. You can still hear me if I.
Yeah, I can still hear. Right? I can still hear you totally. Yeah.
Okay, I have it on my phone, so.
All right.
So we're good.
Oh,
okay. Okay.
So is that Taurus then? If it's early May.
Yes, early May is Taurus. So this is you. Shit, I didn't mean to do that.
What did you do? Sorry, I didn't.
No, I didn't. So the first one is Aries and Taurus. Is that you guys?
I think it is. Yeah. What is happening? I can't see you right now. You're just.
I know because I am looking at it on my phone, so the camera's probably off.
Yeah, it's definitely Taurus, the fixed Earth sign, and I'm the cardinal fire sign because I am all about fire.
All right. So, and I don't know so Aries are extremely strong-willed and Taurus are stubborn. So once one of you digs their heels in, no one is going to budge.
And I got to say, what about this?
Why you guys should still stay together. I really didn't know that it was going to be your signs.
I just turned the video off because the signal was going bad.
I can't see you.
I know. I just turned it off. Okay. So I have to say why that's good.
Why, not necessarily, but why the two signs should stay together. Why your relationship should still be going, Mike.
Oh, this is why it's funny. Okay.
Yeah, because it happens to be your signs. I didn't.
You didn't put that together? So
I didn't do that. No,
why
I don't
should
know
my
your
girlfriend and I stay together? Well, we love pasta.
Do you think that's true for everybody who's
I think if you're in Aries and you're with a Taurus, you probably are putting down a lot of pasta.
A lot of pasta?
Yeah, and that's important. I think it's good to be strong-willed and stubborn and strong-willed.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to have some kind of like push and give and push and shove. Like not, I don't know how to say this. Like you have to both be like make decisions, and that's a good thing in a relationship. And like stick to your guns. So I think that's not a bad thing. I think that's a good thing because you just have one person just roll over. That's not a good idea. So it's good to have.
That's not really a relationship.
So I feel like stubborn and strong-willed actually match together because they go back and forth and they find the best idea. So fuck you, Monica.
And pasta.
And pasta.
And pasta. I really didn't know that was going to happen, but that's very funny. You did a good job. I think you guys are going to be fine. I'm sorry. Okay, you ready for number 2?
Oh, I'm so ready for number 2, Monica.
Okay, it's Taurus and Sagittarius. Okay, there are times when Taurus enjoys a quiet evening at home, but Sagittarius always wants to go out and do something fun. So we got a homebody and a social butterfly.
I think those are things you can compromise on, and it makes you like explore. Like it's good to have a balance of that. You know, like going out and staying home. Like you need to have days where you call it and take a day off, and then you need to have days where you go out. So they'd actually make each other have a normal social life. They'd balance each other out.
So they would balance each other out.
Yeah.
I think that's a good point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So suck it, top 5 turnaround. Next one.
Yeah, like how you're fucking mad about it. Okay, 3, Gemini and Capricorn.
Ooh,
Okay,
Capricorn.
It says, want a recipe for disaster? Take one zodiac sign that's known for their love of fun and conversation, Gemini, and pair them with the sign that's known for being a workhorse and likes to plan out every detail of their life, Capricorn.
That's good then, because you have someone to plan the fun stuff. That's a good thing.
Right, so when you're busy worried about work, they can plan the fun stuff.
So you just be like, oh man, I want to have fun, but I don't know how to find this Groupon. And they're like, on it! And then you find the Groupon, and then you guys go rock climbing together.
Geminis know where the rock climbing Groupons are.
That's right. I think that's what I just learned. I just discovered that.
Got it.
Through the power of improv. Yes, and.
That's good. Yes, and you're going to be fine. Okay, that's good, I think. So Groupons, right. All right, number 4 is Cancer and Aquarius.
Mm-hmm. Yes, love tumors.
Okay. Love tumors, yes. Cancer is a homebody, while Aquarius is more of a free spirit. I don't know if anybody's ever described me as a free spirit, but since Cancer is so independent, I'm confused.
Do you hear that, you guys? Listener, Monica just got befuddled by her own top 5 turnaround.
Well, I thought it says Cancer is a homebody, but then it says Cancer is so independent. I guess you could be independent at home.
Yeah, you can just they work from home.
They might get the feeling that they don't really need Aquarius. Okay.
Oh. What's the other? So what's the other one?
That might be.
What's the other one then? So Cancer is a homebody. What's the Aquarius do?
A free spirit. And so let's see. Cancer needs somebody who's completely. I see. Yeah. So it says Cancer needs to know that somebody is completely into them, but because Aquarius is kind of a free spirit, she's out there just doing her own thing, you know.
I mean, I think so. This is okay. And I'm not shitting on your top 5 turnaround. I'm not at all. But it seems like things
I feel like
that would help people compliment. It's like people wouldn't say, "I'm not racist," but this is what that's like.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not shitting on this, but I
feel like the people who thought of this quiz think that having completely different mindsets is bad or not as bad for a relationship. But I think it's actually good for a relationship. So I think in this way. Like,
I turned my camera back on, by the way.
I saw that. I'm not turning mine back on. It's a mystery. Who is this behind the camera?
You naked?
That would be so funny and something I would never do. Okay. I'm kidding. I think that a homebody and a free spirit would get along because the free spirit would make their house more open and welcoming and not so horrible. You know, like not horrible, but like just like it would make it fun. You make the house a fun place to be. I think it's good.
See.
Yeah. So I think they'd add like flowers and a garden and a pool.
They'd add like flowers and stuff. Yep, sure.
Can I negative
you had a good
lexically
point,
embrace
but-
someone?
Sure.
Kane Holloway said he doesn't like my Instagram posts of flowers. Yeah.
What?
This is my dear friend Candy Holloway, former guest of the podcast, and he says he doesn't like flowers. And I don't know what to do.
Halliday. Maybe he just doesn't like flowers. It's not you.
He said he thinks it's dumb. And I was like,
Well-
wow. Hey, Kane, you're dumb.
Tell him all his artwork's terrible.
Jesus. Oh, that's so harsh.
It's not, but I was just thinking
Just
of
thinking ways to hurt him?
Instagram.
You're just trying to find stuff to hurt
I'm
him?
getting protective of you. I'm sorry. You just found your saying. You just found your Instagram.
Monica's mama bear, and it's so hard right now.
It was one of the things on the Aquarius list there. It said protected.
Your mama bearing?
I have a mama bear, sure.
Oh, the Aquarius sign is just a grizzly bear. Oh, bless you. Tell Trish I said hashtag blessed.
He says hashtag blessed. She's just laughing. He just stopped and he was like, "Oh, bless you."
So yeah, we're on the last one, right? We're kind of burning time here. We got to get move on here. Sorry, I don't mean to hurt
I do think you brought up a good point though, with the being the opposite seems like a bad thing in this, but maybe that's not.
It's a good thing, you know. Like
you're right.
Yeah, I think it's nice. I think this podcast is interesting because you and I are so different. You know.
Yeah,
because
nice
I am just fucking rad and dope. And I'm just kidding.
I'm just a big downer.
And Monica is the coolest and fun and mama bearing, and she plays basketball at charity celebrity games because she's a celebrity.
Okay, what's happening?
I'm trying to tell you. You don't like 5? The compliment? I like the pictures. It sounded fun. It's a fun game. You never talked about that. The game.
The game?
Yeah, did you ever talk about that? Should we make that a note for next time? We're kind of running out of time.
Yeah, we can talk about it next time. Right. I think I mentioned it, but I don't know. No, actually, I may not have because I think we had banked episodes during that time.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about it next episode. Write that down, listener.
Okay, talk about basketball game next episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make sure you write that down.
Okay, are you ready for number 5?
I am ready for number Cinco de August. Let's go.
That's Leo and Scorpio. Let's cut to the important stuff. It says we're not fucking around here.
Ooh, language.
Scorpios aren't going to compliment and praise you, and everyone has to make a deposit into the Leo Praise Bank.
The Leos want praise?
Yes, Leos need praise, and Scorpios, that's not their thing. They don't do that. So
I think that makes the praise, when it does happen, affects you even more. It's about quality, not quantity.
That's nice. Yes,
mm-hmm. So I think that's what would happen there. I think they'd be like, hey, like the Scorpio would be like, hey, Leo, the way you made that delicious lasagna it really blew my mind. And then they're all like, hey, thanks. And then they kiss.
And then they kiss?
Mm-hmm. Because they're together. That's what people do when they're together. They kiss.
Oh, they do?
That's what I hear. So
that's what I've heard. When people are together, they kiss. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Trisha's a psychologist. Ask her if she knows that. Or a therapist. Do people kiss when they're together?
Mike would like to know if, in your expert opinion as a therapist, do people kiss when they're together? Sometimes. She says sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, that's important.
60% of the time.
That's an official medical opinion.
That's an official medical opinion and statistic, yes.
Okay, good. Thank you so much, Trish.
60% of couples.
Thank you. That was Trish, podcast therapist, coming at you live here, our therapist advisor on the podcast, doling out free therapy.
While she's laying on the couch.
While she lays on the couch sneezing.
Yep.
Tell that girl to get some Claritin. Okay. Next. What was it? That was it? That was it? Did I just do it? We nailed it.
Yep, you did it. You crushed it, buddy.
This is so good. Thanks, dog. All right, let's do the quiz. The quiz, I'm so excited for this quiz, and it ends really with a fun question that I really enjoy. Build a home library, and we'll tell you which Game of Thrones girl you are, which Game of Thrones lady you are.
Game of Thrones girl you are.
Yeah.
What did we do before? We just did
a character in general, but I want to know what lady I am, so here we go. What will your bookshelf look like? And your options are one that says read, spelled out with books. One that looks like it's breaking, but they hold the books there. Steps, a bookcase of steps. A TARDIS, which is from Doctor Who. A yin yang, and then like a nook, like a fun bookshelf nook.
Yeah, I'm going with the nook.
You're going with the nook?
That window.
All right. I actually chose the nook when I first took this quiz, but I'm going to go with the falling one, the one that looks like it's falling.
That is pretty cool.
It looks cool. It looks artsy. Pick a comfy chair to sit on while you read, Monica. You got one that looks like a weird-ass cradle thing?
It looks like a moon.
Yeah, like a moon cradle.
It's like a moon man cradle.
Yeah, a moon man cradle. A moomadle. All right. A black lounge chair. A puffy, looking beanbag thing. Is it a chaise lounge? Is that what that's called?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
A nice little shell chair that sits on the floor that you can rock back and forth, and then a hanging chair. And I chose the hanging chair because I love a hanging chair.
I'm gonna do this little one, the round one that's on the ground.
That's a nice one. That's a good chair. Nice walk, Monica.
Yeah,
nice work.
I like to rock. I like to move around.
Pick a bookend, and we got bunny rabbits, owls, fans, like those fans, and then fold out fans. And then a mermaid, an arrow, and then dragons. And I think you know which one I'm going to choose.
Are you going to pick the dragon?
I love dragons.
I wanted to pick the mermaid.
The mermaid is a cool looking one. That was my second choice, actually. Which carpet will you have for your library floor? And you got this kind of it looks like a kind of the back of a playing card, that blue.
Oh, yeah, it does look like that.
Fuzzy, comfy carpet, gray stripes. Fuzzy squares that look different colors, polka dots, or like one of those fake shag carpets, like fake furry carpets.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the shag because I feel like a library, if it's a personal library, should be able to lay on the floor.
Oh, that's a good one. I think I'm going to pick fuzzy squares. Squares, yeah.
Fuzzy squares.
How will your books be organized? A to Z by author's name, A to Z book title, by color, by favorite to least favorite, by genre, or you don't really care, to be honest? I have a very strong opinion on this question. And
really?
Yeah.
I'm going to go A to Z author's name. But
that's my opinion. That's what I like. That's what I enjoy.
Well, I think we could both pick that, but that'd be okay. But I think that's how it should be, right? I mean,
yeah, that's how we're all used to. If you go to a place and you organize by your favorite, someone will be like, where the fuck are the books?
Right, you got to guess what books are my favorite.
Yeah, that's
so
dumb.
You know in what order.
And this is my favorite question. It's lastly, choose an extra for your home library. All right, we're getting into the vanity now. A small pool, an indoor garden, a really cool bed for you and your pet, a gym, a pool table, or a dessert table. Do you want a dessert table in your library?
No, I want a gym in the library.
Hey, you want a lady? You want a lady in the Tramp, Eclair, while we read some books?
Yeah. Oh God, is that what you want? The dessert one?
Hey, girl. No, I'm gonna pick a small pool. I love pools.
I don't know how to say her name.
Oh my God, Monica, we shouldn't have picked the same answer, but I do love this lady.
Whoa.
We both got Miss Sanday.
We both got that one?
Yeah, we both got Miss Sanday, and that's who I picked the first time, and it made me wonder if this quiz is broken, or if the quiz is based entirely off that A to Z author's name question.
Oh, let's change your answer.
But let's just do what we always do, where we say we got Miss Sanday, okay? Which is great, because she's one of my favorite characters on the show. She got naked an episode ago, and she's really hot, and she's beautiful.
Naked an episode ago?
Yeah, she's lovely. She's kind of got a thing for Grey Worm, the Unsullied man.
Okay.
And and she's beautiful, and I love her, and she's my favorite. So I got I was very happy.
A love tumor type of love, or
yeah, I feel like a really strong love tumor growing inside me for Miss Sanday.
Okay.
Which is hard because she's a fictional person. She's not real. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay. I mean, things happen. But if you could pick one that you wanted to be, who would it be, Monica?
I like Sansa.
You like Sansa? See, that's a great choice. There's this lady I work with that hates Sansa, and I'm like, you're dumb.
Well, that's
my comeback.
Fuck it.
Oh, zingers coming out of the left-hand corner.
Sorry, I don't know. If you could pick one, who would you be?
I think I would go with I like Daenerys mostly because she has dragons.
Because she has dragons. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also leaning Arya a bit. I'm kind of a Daria.
Yeah. With those glasses, get it, girl. She is pretty badass now, so I get it.
You get it, yeah. So I think I would go with Daenerys though.
Okay, because of the dragons.
Yeah, because of the dragons.
Yeah, you got like a motherly thing to you too, so you're like the mother of the dragons.
I mean, I wasn't gonna go there, but I mean, if you want to go there, you can. I think I'm a fun dad more than anything, you know.
You want to be a fun dad?
It's like, hey, who's wearing? I mean, I already wear golf polos and cargo shorts all the time, so what can you say?
Gonna pretend like you don't know the kids are drinking downstairs?
Oh, you kids drinking? Of course you're not, because you're wonderful. And then I'd be just like sitting upstairs smoking meth.
Smoking meth.
Do you smoke meth? Ask Trish. Do you smoke meth?
I think you can. She's asleep now.
Oh, way to go, Trish. Okay. Yeah. So that we got to do the charity, Monica, but that was really good. So you would be Sansa, and I would be Daenerys Targaryen, Queen of the Andals, and the First Man.
But apparently we were both actually somebody else.
Breaker of chains.
Yeah.
That'd be. Mm-hmm. But in real life, we're Monica Nevi and Mike Coletta, hosts of the Hug Life podcast.
We're pretty fucking cool.
Not to confuse people, but yeah, okay.
Right, I know. Probably this whole time they were like, wait, does Khaleesi and Sansa have a podcast?
Can I be a mother dad? Is that how I would be described to people?
Like a mother father?
A mother father, Mike Coletta?
Mike Coletta,
mother father yeah. Comedian Mike Coletta.
Mother father.
He's a shoulder to cry on, but he makes really shitty puns.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Okay, not finally, but the Manchester Relief Fund is the charity because of the bombings that happened at the concert there. They're still collecting money.
Oh,
it's a British Red Cross. And they also have a crowdfunding campaign, maybe, through Just Giving. But the British Red Cross is beta.redcross.org.uk.
beta.redcross.org/UK.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
No, .uk. But yeah.
Oh, it's .org.uk. Damn, a lot of dots.
A lot of dots.
Hey, you got so many dots in that URL. Get out of here! You're crazy.
Hey girl, you got all them dots.
I like it. This was a really good. Episode, Monica.
I had a lot of fun.
I feel like we have this beautiful podcast love tumor slowly growing inside of us while we do podcasts.
There's a podcast love tumor. Mm-hmm. Yep. We should get that checked out, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo of a podcast love tumor.
Well, we should get Bad Girls tattoo.
I mean, obviously, Bad Girls. We need to have that happen. But
right.
So anyway, Monica, is there anything you'd like to tell our listener before we sign off here?
I love you so much.
She loves you so much. I love you so much. You can say you're in a circle of love here at the Hug Life podcast.
You could say we're like a love tumor.
That's right. And we don't work for nobody but you. Bye-bye.